Welcome to another edition of Dizzarian Plays MMOs. Today I'm in Elder Scrolls Online. I'm continuing on with the Summerset main quest. In the last episode, I failed miserably at killing this guy. I just couldn't get ahead of the damage. I couldn't outpace him. What I've done in the meantime is I have... Oh man, my R skill's down, but that's all right. It'll come back up as I go. I've leveled up a little here. I've got to level 12 on this character, which means I've gotten some different gear. I've got some new spells that have been morphed. I've got let's take a look here real quick, just so everybody knows. You can see here I've got Burning Embers, Flame Lash, Molten Armaments, Obsidian Shard 1, Volume Armor, and I've got this Dragon Knight Standard, which calls down a Vandal Standard, dealing 1,325 flame damage every 1 second for 13 seconds to enemies, and applying Major Defile to them, reducing their healing received and health recovery by 30%. This is going to help. Also, along with that, I've got this little Battle Roar here. When I cast an ultimate ability, I restore health, magic, and stamina. With each point of ultimate cost used. So however many ever points this cost, it's also going to heal me and restore all of my stats like that. So maybe now that I've done that, I can get ahead of the damage and kill this guy. So let's see what happens.
Feel the crushing weight of your own insignificance.
Yeah, crushing weight of my own insignificance. That is a thing.
You fight
well,
well,
right. I was going to use my
different. I reign supreme.
Was going to hit him with my thing, but we'll just try this. If I fail, I'll come back with a staff, which I have ready to go as well. So I kind of want to get him halfway before I use my ultimate. All right, I've got to block that as well, don't I? It's going down at a pretty good clip right now. So let's I just want to get it down a little bit further before I pop it. Oh, I already did pop it. God damn. I didn't mean to. I do that a lot. I've got, obviously my key bindings are not the way I should. Still, I'm pretty happy with how fast he's going down. You can see the big bar above is actually going down at a good clip. I would never get him down before like this. I gotta keep remembering to block that. And my healing is staying. Like I'm not having problems with dying or anything else. There's nothing going on that's gonna prevent me from not being able to do this. If I can, as long as I can outpace him, I should be able to do it. And right now, see, he's getting really excited. My R ability is up again, so we're going to use that. If I can, oh my god. Getting more than one of these guys on does hurt. Okay. Now he's back up to half. I really want to use my R ability. Let's see. Yep. Oh no, gotta get out of there. I think I do want to change. Oh man, that thing. pretty sure my... Oh, God. All right. Let me, I'll pause here. I'm pretty sure I can beat this guy, so I'm going to get to the point where I'm beating him. All right, looks like I'm going to get him here. It's not my second try. I just pulled out my Inferno staff, and it worked fine. So we're going to use the staff to exit the mind escape. Remember, we're kind of in his mind where he's battling the one guy that we use.
Exit the mindscape. Then talk to Sulfasil.
Make sure I loot this guy. Then we'll exit. All right. Whew. So that makes you feel good. We can actually... So just level up a little before you die this quest. It makes a huge difference. At least to level 10, I think that's when you get your ultimate. And there's Sulfasil, who's one of the gods.
A sea sload. Interesting. I haven't dissected such a specimen in an exceedingly long unit of temporal measurement.
Long unit of temporal measurement. Where are Valsarine and the Right Master?
Valsarine took the Right Master to Capora Tower to administer to his wounds. Luckily for you, I arrived in time to help Valsarine open a path out of the slode's dying mind. What did you learn before the mindscape collapsed?
Katora made a deal with the Daedric prince and altered the Right Master's memories.
Yes, I surmised as much. The triad of Daedric princes has become bold in its attempts to influence Nirn, though influence seems to be the least of their goals. The sload, however, was unable to harvest whatever memory it sought from the Right Master.
Katora wanted to learn where the Right Master hid something called the Heart of the Transparent Law.
That revelation disturbs me. I feared the Crystal Tower was too tempting a target for the Daedric Triad. I need to ponder the full implications of their plot. Meanwhile, I suggest you go to Capora Tower and see how the Right Master is faring.
The Capora Tower. Okay. Wow. All right. I'm so glad that that worked. I was worried I was really going to have to level a long ways to be able to get anywhere on that. So that's really good to know. And what I did to get this character to this level, I started doing the Psijic Order quest line, which you should be doing anyway. But it does take you all around Tamriel, so it's rather extensive and long. But there's all sorts of quests you can pick up along the way, and it helps fill out your Wayshire so you can pick up some of that stuff. So just start doing quests, and you'll get through this stuff pretty easy. All right, so we are back. I guess we're back up where we need to be. I don't know. I don't remember going through all of these tunnels. Oh, yes, I do, actually. If you have to do like I did too, where you stop it and come back in, you have to redo all of that quest again. So I'd had to do all of that before I could start this video again. It's been probably a week later since I recorded this. All right, so we're just going to go back up into the Sulfasil Tower where the Psijics live and talk to the Right Master there. Okay, so made it back into the Sulfasil Tower, and we need to go to the sides here. To the Rip Masters.
As you wish, Right Master. I shall travel to Lilundril immediately.
Looks like he's hurt.
And I'll send word to the Eye of the Queen.
I owe you a debt of gratitude, friend of Valsarine. What the two of you did to help me, that was a step beyond. Thank you. And it seems you accomplished what I have failed to do. You ended the threat of Katora.
I saw Katora's memories, but I'm not totally clear on what happened to you.
Katora tricked me in the past, made me remember a victory I never won. Then he planted a compulsion, forced me to steal the Heart of Transparent Law from the Crystal Tower. Apparently I hid it and forgot about it. He sought that memory.
What's the significance of this heart of temporal, transparent law?
The Crystal Tower stands as a mystical protection for Summerset. Transparent law, a crystal at the top of the tower, serves as its source of power. With the heart removed from the crystal, the protection provided by the tower slowly weakens.
So the heart is part of a larger crystal?
Yes, a smaller gem that had been embedded in the larger crystal. If the Daedric princes acquire the heart, they could take control of the Crystal Tower. Valcerin and Oriandra will warn Summerset, while I try to remember where I hid the heart.
Is there anything I can do to help restore your missing memories?
You helped me remember my true encounter with Keturah
that's a nice
and his abyssal cabal.
Staff?
I remember how they defeated me 300 years ago, compelled me to do their bidding, made me forget. For now, I need solitude to seek the memories that still elude me.
All right, so we're going to get a skill point. And this nice staff, which if you're using staffs...
Perhaps the Psijic sages can help me remember where I hid the heart of transparent law. At least you stopped Keturah before the sea sload gained that knowledge. In the meantime, we must warn the Sapiarchs of the threat to the Crystal Tower.
Who are the Sapiarchs?
The Sapiarchs are Summerset's foremost scholars. They are the keepers of the Crystal Tower and the custodians of the College of Sapiarchs. Among their many responsibilities, they have trained every heir who ever sat upon Alinor's throne.
Do you need me to warn the Sapiarchs?
I sent Valcerin to Lilandril, where the College of Sapiarchs is located, to scout the area and see if the Court of Bedlam has made any moves against them. I need you to travel to Alinor to secure the Proxy Queen's permission to enter the college.
All right, I'll go to Alinor immediately.
My actions have weakened the Crystal Tower and endangered Summerset. I hate to think what else that foul creature forced me to do with its powerful mind magic. Forgive my musings. I'll send word to Alinor so that the Proxy Queen knows to expect you.
Does the Proxy Queen know who you are?
While we have never been formally introduced, the Proxy Queen is quite familiar with the reputation of the Psijic Order and its Rite Master. She will adhere to the ancient dictates and provide the assistance we need in this matter.
So Keturah has been controlling your actions all these years?
No. I doubt Keturah's magic could reach to Artaeum once I removed it from the world. I think that's why I hid the island. A sort of preservation instinct. If not for the Abyssal Pearl, Keturah would never have been able to exert its influence again.
Where did you send Valcerin and Oriandra?
I sent Valcerin to Lilandril to scout the area around the College of Sapiarchs. She'll meet you there once you get the Proxy Queen's permission. As for Oriandra, I sent her to warn Razumdar, the Eye of the Queen. He needs to be informed.
And so who is the Proxy Queen?
Queen Ayrenn's regent while she's away. Proxy Queen Alwyn Arwe oversees the governance of Summerset from the royal palace in Alinor. I've never met her, but all reports indicate she's fair, if a bit set in her ways.
And what about the Sapiarchs?
The Sapiarchs are the sages of Summerset, a college of scholars and teachers showcasing the finest minds in Altmer society. Each Sapiarch is devoted to a single area of expertise, and together they maintain our age's greatest collection of knowledge.
And what do the Sapiarchs have to do with the Crystal Tower?
The Sapiarchs serve as the curators of the Crystal Tower. A pair of Sapiarchs, called the Tower Sentinels, protect the two keys needed to open the way into the tower. We'll need their help eventually. First, though, the Proxy Queen.
Why is the Crystal Tower so important?
The Crystal Tower is a manifestation of ancient and powerful magic, as well as a symbol for the Altmer. Its presence protects Summerset. The sea sload used me to weaken that protection, making their invasion possible. Beyond that, there are rumors.
Kind of rumors.
The kind that make me wary of allowing either the sea sload or the Daedric princes to possess its power. Legends say that the Crystal Tower exists in every planar realm at the same time. It literally connects every reality.
Well, yeah, that's kind of like what the Psijics always say about things, so it's a little weird. All right, so we're going to go to Alinor's Royal Palace. Let's see where that might be. It's probably here. Oh. Yeah, it's actually just here at the Oh, I've been through here because I've done a lot of questing around here. Like I said, especially with doing the Psijic Order quest. So this is down in the city of Alinor. When you start in Summerset, you start here at the Shimmerine, and then you can work your way here. So I'm actually going to just recall here. All right, and as I can hear, you can see there are a ton of quests here. Although we're not doing any of that, we are going to find. Where are we going? I guess we're going into. Oh, right here. So we need to turn around. Oh, actually, I need to get up onto that. How do I do that? Looks like I need to go around like that. It's kind of a pain, but whatever. That's fine. Aha. So that's kind of cool, isn't it? I need to get a screenshot of that. Oh, I can't go into first person on my mount. I have to get off. I like this a lot. Take screenshot. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Okay. Let's get back on the mount. Zoom in there.
As I have said, the Proxy Queen is unable to hold an audience with petitioners at this time. There are other affairs that require her attention.
And when will your ever-busy Proxy Queen see us?
Does she even intend on receiving our petitions? Or does she cast us aside like the rest of you High Elves?
So that's part of the reason I left the camera running. It's because a lot of times in Elder Scrolls, like, you just get pop-up things.
Negotiate peace if stupid High Elves won't talk to him.
Or things that are pertaining to your quest line, even though they're just dialogue that happens randomly throughout your travel. So it's kind of interesting. Okay, let's see if we can get an audience with the Proxy Queen.
We grow accustomed to the influx of visitors to our blessed isle, though your increasing numbers remain a source of concern to our nobles. We, however, find the many non-Altmer faces to be interesting.
Interesting.
What business brings you to the palace?
The Right Master of the Psijic Order sent me to get your permission to enter the College of Sapiarchs.
The Psijic Order? We have not heard a word from that august body in a star's age, and then word arrives that we should expect to visit her. Why would we grant access to the Sapiarch's private compound? Speak true if you want our aid in this matter.
The Crystal Tower is in danger. The Right Master sent me to warn the Sapiarchs.
This involves the business that Razandar was telling us about. The Queen's cat claimed he had eyes in the Psijic Order, but we assumed that was more of his braggadocio. Very well. We'll send word to Lilandril that you may cross to the college.
Is there anything I should know about the College of Sapiarchs?
The newcomer wants us to blather on about the many wonders of the Blessed Isle. Why, by all means. Let us sing the praises of the Sapiarchs, reveal a recipe for an Altmer delicacy, and select the best House of Reveries performance for you to attend.
I'm getting the sense I may have offended you in some way.
Indeed.
Indeed.
Perhaps you aren't as dull as we first presumed. My queen has asked that we welcome you. So we shall tell you that the Sapiarchs are our teachers. The compound in Lilandril serves as the seat of their prestigious college.
All right, then I'll travel to Lilandril immediately.
And we shall alert the Portal Master to accommodate you. Once inside, seek out Lana Teal, Sapiarch of Archaeology. She leads the college and should hear the Right Master's warning. There, we have done our deed for the day.
Man, she is quite uppity, isn't she? Alright, so she wants us to go to Lilandril, which is way over on the other side of the bay. I've got one portal there, but I don't have another. So I'm going to be doing a lot of traveling. And I don't think I'm going to show you that here in the video. There's just not going to be a lot of interesting things along the way. If there are, I'll come back and do it. But for the most part, I'm just going to be riding my mount there. Getting closer to the city. You can see it's actually out here like on a rock. Out on the tip of this peninsula. Close to it, so we'll just go ahead and leave the camera going. We're going to pick up a Wayshire as we get down here. Looks like it's right there, that little point. Lilandril discovered. So it looks like I can go up and around. There's really only one main path through town, so that's kind of interesting. Again, lots of quests around here. So
Honestly, I think she plans to do something rash. She might even attack the guards. Ugh.
No, I must say I'm not.
Stay strong, Emil. I'll
I
get
don't
you
find
out of
all
this.
this architecture
Secure
that
the prisoner
interesting.
in the
Like,
Fighters
it gets
Guild.
dull pretty
Off you
quick
go.
to me. Even though it's very grandiose and looks cool from a distance, it's just gets kind of meh after a while. What do we have here? Wow. That's interesting. Take a screenshot. And see what's going on here.
Not now, please. I really must prepare for tonight's lecture. Besides, only those with permission may enter the College of
this is the
Sapiarchs.
entrance.
We can't have just anyone wandering around the compound.
I need to enter the College of the Sapiarchs. The Proxy Queen said she would send word.
So you're the luminary the Proxy Queen wants me to treat with kid gloves. And I suppose the arrogant Psijic is with you? Oh, very well. Let's get this over with.
So how do we get to the Sapiarchs compound?
The compound has been purposely isolated to serve as a sanctuary and place of study. Research and scholarship require solitude and quiet, after all. We use magic to travel back and forth. I'll prepare the portal dais when you're ready to cross.
Oh, I'm ready to go now.
Just follow me and step onto the dais.
Do I have to make that noise when I do it? Huh. Ah, you can see, so we've kind of teleported over here to the other side of this. Can I not zoom in? No, there we are. So we were here, we teleported over to the side over here.
By the 7 sacred texts! Who has dared invade this place of learning?
Oh man. What is
I've got
that?
this. You talk to
That
that
boy.
Sapiarch.
This is unheard of. Attacked in our own sanctuary? This is terrible. Please excuse my present state, as I am distraught beyond
Are
all
you talking
rational
about
thought.
the mascara there?
I
'Cause
never
that's
imagined
heavy.
that Daedric would attack our compound. It's madness. Forgive my lapse in protocol. I am Elamil, Sapiarch of Daedric fallacies.
Tell me what happened here.
Happened? Oh, it isn't over yet. There was no warning. Daedra filled the compound. So many great minds cut down. We were able to clear the courtyard, but there's more inside. I fear for the safety of the head Sapiarch and our other sages.
I came to warn you about the Crystal Tower.
The Crystal Tower? You need to speak to Lana Teal, Sapiarch of Archaeology and head of our college. She's trapped inside with those monsters. I suggest you enter through the labyrinth beneath the compound. Just watch out for the Daedra.
Alright, then I'll enter the labyrinth and find Sapiarch. Learn the till.
According to the maps I studied, the labyrinth is this way.
I'll return to Lilandril and warn the guards.
Good idea. Perhaps I should accompany you.
What was that? Some little fairy. Here it is. Okay, I've made it in. There was a creepy voice when I got in.
There's more to this than a simple Daedric incursion. I felt a strange sensation when we arrived. A sense of urgency. We need to hurry and find the trapped Sapiarchs.
Do you often get sensations like that?
Sometimes. Probably has something to do with living on a displaced island and being part of the Psijic Order. We knew the 3 Daedric princes were a threat, but this is our first clear evidence of their hostile intent.
Do you think the Sapiarchs are still alive?
Even scholars have ways to defend themselves. Which reminds me, I can protect myself, but I'm not much good in a raging battle. I'll try to stay behind you and keep out of the way. Now, let's hurry and go save the Sapiarchs.
Okay, so we're gonna go through here and probably kill a bunch of fat boys. Oh right, I got my staff still equipped. That's fine. I think I may want to use a staff. It seems to be very effective. Keeps me out of harm's way. But I can still use my other things, so I don't know why not. I didn't know what that was. It just kept popping up on the screen. It was just looting. Nice. Got another staff. Not... Actually, that's nice. I'm going to have to use that. Let's go ahead and open this up. I think I'm going to take this Restoration Staff of the Flame. There's a lot of Crystal Tower talk in those books, so you are interested in what's going on. Ah, this one's better because it actually sucks. Oh, she's healing.
By the stars! This place is enormous!
Appears to be. We don't need everything. I think we can just cut corners and not have to fight every single thing. Flesh Atridarchs. Like that. Sorry, did he disappear once I killed him? Change up my keys. I don't need switched my ultimate to my mouse button 5, which is on my thumb. And I also changed my quick slot abilities to Y, so I wouldn't accidentally hit them. I have a tendency to put my auto run on Q, like I have for so many years, that I hit it, and I kept on sucking down all of my potions without even knowing it. I kept hitting Q. So I had to change that. And it shows it on the bar, so that's all that matters. Wow, it's getting a little crazy in here. Of course, there's other people. So I'm kind of turning it more to like a battle mage type character. Using the staff, using a lot of shields, a lot of spells, but wearing heavy armor. But that works in Elder Scrolls. That is an action. No, this is pretty good, actually. This is some good combat and stuff. Lots of good stuff going on.
I'd like to explore this compound one day. When fewer Daedra
when
are
I start to say, when
around,
there's not demons running around, yeah, that'd probably be good. Well, whoever here is with me is much higher level, because they're just kind of mowing things down. I guess they're a warden? Is that what's throwing up the bear and all that other stuff?
Don't kill them too quick. Keep them alive. Warm.
Make sure we're still going in the right direction. Looks like we are.
You should be able to reach the upper levels through there.
Should be getting a lot of experience. It's pretty awesome. Through there. All right. So it looks like we're gonna go up and around, probably. But this guy's doing the same thing, so we're all good. Be a little bit easier. Spider type Daedric. Died like nothing. Archaeologist study.
I hear voices up ahead.
No more safe.
He said, just give me the diamond keys. The resolute diamonds are not mine to give, especially not a Daedric cultist.
Lathan, stop!
Valcerin, no, damn you!
So many people doing this. Good grief.
You and your companion arrived in the proverbial nick of time. Now, if you wouldn't mind, who in Oblivion are you? And how did you know the College of Sapiarchs was under assault?
The Rimmaster of the Psijic Order sent us to warn you. The Crystal Tower has been compromised.
First, the cultist leads an army of Daedra into our compound and demands I turn over the Resolute Diamonds. Now, you arrive with a warning from the long-absent sages of Artaeum. I think you need to explain yourself before we go any further.
3 Daedric princes worked with sea sloads to steal the heart of transparent law.
That's impossible.
Well,
we would
it's true.
know if the tower's defenses had been breached. But it would explain the disasters currently befalling the Summerset Isle. Let's say I believe you. What does the Right Master suggest as the next step?
The Right Master is trying to locate the heart. We need to keep the Daedric princes out of the tower.
A reasonable plan, but access to the tower requires the Resolute Diamonds, which are guarded by the Tower Sentinels. Only they can use the keys. I suppose they are the next targets. We need to warn Hanael and Imidril at the Illumination Academy.
I can go warn the towers.
We appreciate your aid in this matter. Before you head to the Illumination Academy, perhaps you can have your friend get that cultist out of my compound. As it is, it's going to take weeks to get rid of the stench of Daedra.
Tell me more about these Tower Sentinels.
Every 11 years, 2 Sapiarchs are selected to undergo a long and extensive ritual to attune them to the Resolute Diamonds, the keys that open the Crystal Tower. These Sentinels guard the diamonds and utilize them to grant access to the tower.
No one else can use these diamonds?
The Azure Diamonds are a matched set, specifically attuned to a pair of Sapiarchs at any given time. Only an attuned Sentinel can use a diamond key, and both keys are required to open the path into the tower.
Then why does the Daedric cultists want the diamonds?
Who can say how much the cultist actually knows about the diamonds and their function? The Daedric prince he serves, however, has magic enough to utilize the diamonds. That's why we must make sure the Sentinels are safe and out of harm's way.
Tell me more about Hanaelia and Imidril.
In addition to their sentinel duties, Hanael and Imidril also serve as scholars in the College of Sapiarchs. They have research to conduct, lectures to give. For their own protection, however, their identities as sentinels are known only to a few.
So being a sentinel is kind of a secret.
That's our standard practice. Difficult times call for desperate measures, however. You need to know who they are so you can find them and return them to our compound. Hanael needed to use the Academy Library, and Imidril accompanied her.
Interesting. So here's Earl Lathan. Let's talk to him.
You there. Tell my darling wife to release me, and I'll ask Mathala to kill you quickly when the new age dawns.
You're Valcerian's husband? Why do you serve the Daedra now?
Spinner saved me from fools and altruistic adventurers. Valcerin turned her back on me and my daughter a long time ago. Is it any wonder I've found acceptance and a purpose among the court of Bedlam?
So you betrayed the Psijic Order.
Don't presume to judge my actions, you insignificant flea.
Wow.
I am an earl in the court of Bedlam now, chosen personally by Mathala to represent her on this all-too-fragile world. Leave me. I'm done speaking to you now.
Wow.
Let's leave these Psijics to their work. We have a college to
I can't believe I was concerned about the welfare of my husband. To find Lathan here, threatening the Sapiarchs, and leading a horde of Daedra. How could he betray the Order like that? How could he betray me?
What did you do to the Lathan?
A simple spell of binding. His attention was so focused on the Sapiarchs, he wasn't prepared to deal with another Psijic mage. While you go and find the Tower Sentinels at the Illumination Academy, I'll take Lathan back to Artaeum.
You'll have trouble getting back to the Psijic Order?
I almost hope he gives me a little trouble. I could use a reason to unleash some pain and suffering on this turncoat.
She is
Don't
done
worry.
with him.
My spell will hold until we reach the confines of Kapora Tower.
She's just done with him. Alright, so we need to go to the Illumination Tower. Do I just back out of here? What do I do? Are the Daedric on? No.
This way.
What way? You just disappear and say this way? I sense this way. Oh, this did put us outside. Okay. So I should be able to get on down here. So I think we have to go back through that portal. I probably could use a teleport to wherever I'm going, but I want to go through it. Figure out where we are going. If it's nearby or not. Actually, it's not too far. I just need to go back up the road where I came from. Okay, so I'm getting up here, getting close. The Illumination Academy discovered. It sits up here on the hill. Here we are. And we are about to talk to Razumda. Okay.
Five Claw.
This one is not for
You
eating.
always arrive just when Raz needs you most. After Raz spoke to the pretty Psijic Order, whispers reached me about the illustrious Illumination Academy. They said that the Court of Bedlam hunts a Sapiarch there, so Raz had to come and see. Didn't expect all the crazy people, though.
A hunted Sapiarch? That must be one of the Tower Sentinels. I came here to find them.
So the Crystal Tower really is in danger. This one finds that so hard to believe. The Crystal Tower, it's a bastion, a symbol of everything the High Elves hold dear. The Queen would be very cross with Raz if anything bad happened to the tower.
There are two Sapiarchs. They guard the diamond keys that can open the Crystal Tower.
Now Raz sees why the Court of Bedlam seeks these particular sages. Very well. No need to twist this one's tail. Raz will help you save the Sapiarchs from the demented Daedric cultists. Let's look in the guest wing on the west side of the compound.
Okay, actually, I'm going to stop this quest. Because it looks like we're going to be going up in, and we're going to be maybe doing a lot of fighting and stuff. I'm getting a little long on this video, so I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up here, and then we'll just continue on in the next episode. So I hope you enjoyed this. I'm very glad it continued on. I was worried the series was going to die flat because I couldn't get past that fight at the beginning, but looks like we're rocking and rolling now, so it's great. If you did enjoy this, make sure you hit the thumbs up and leave any comments you may have. I answer and read every single one of your comments. And if you haven't yet, you really should be subscribed and hit that notification bell. That way you can get notified whenever I put out new videos, because I'm putting out new videos all the time. So if you love MMOs the way I love MMOs, then you definitely want to be subscribed to this channel. So until next time.